All right, I'm back with another one of the big quarterly subscription boxes from Nomadik. So if you're into hiking, camping, and just being outside, this is a subscription I think you'll really enjoy. So let's open this thing up and see what came this time. What's up guys, Eric here with At Home in the Future, and I'm back with another Nomadik unboxing, and this is another one of their big quarterly boxes. So if you're unfamiliar with Nomadik, they're known for their monthly subscription box. It has some really cool outdoors, kind of hiking, camping, that sort of gear every month. Pretty inexpensive for that box. This is their quarterly box, which is about 150 bucks a quarter, but it's just packed full of stuff. I think they claim to have like $200 or $250 worth of stuff every quarter. So this one just came in, so let's pop the seal and see what's inside of it. Not sure what we got this time. Okay, let's see. All right, right off the bat, just like our other Nomadik boxes, even the smaller ones come with this little guide. So let's take a look through this thing. City to the Mountains is the theme this time around. And like all the other boxes, you get a rundown of the products in this list here. So if you want the full rundown of everything that's in this, you can pause and read through all that. You can check out the Nomadik tips over here and the challenge in the back. They normally have some coupon codes and stuff from some of the companies that featured in this box this quarter. So let's pop this over to the side. And you know what? I'm going to pop this whole thing over to the side because it takes up a ton of room. And we'll lay out all the products and go through them here through the magic of editing. Okay, so I put all of our stuff over here to the left so we can kind of go through the items one by one. Let's start with the Modl bottle, which I'm kind of familiar with. So these guys are famous for making these bottles that you can kind of retrofit to do pretty much anything you would want to with a bottle like this. So we'll open this up and I'll kind of refer back to this cardboard because it has a lot of the attachments featured on here. So cool, these Modl bottles are made out of this kind of translucent, I guess silicone would be the material, but really easy to clean. They open and close at both ends, so you can just twist off and you get kind of a, I guess the metal reinforcement here. Looks like they got some of these straps that came with this too. I wonder if that's a separate product or if that's, I know they sell some of these things separately as kind of a makeshift attachment tool. You can wear it as a bracelet. But so the way the bottle works, this is the bottom of it, the way they've got it set up here now. And you've got these little handles that you can use for stuff too. There's another one of these things here. But you can use it like a bottle, pull this thing up and drink out of it. Actually, this one looks like it may be set up as kind of like an attachment hose point there. So we'll pop this little thing back on, but you can see all the attachments here. A drinking mod, a flow mod, which is like kind of like using it like a hydration bladder, which I think could be what this came with. And then there's a purification filter. There's a little thing that you can put on and use it as like a makeshift outdoor shower, which is kind of cool. Slings if you want to throw it on. I've seen a lot of different ways to attach these. People put them on bikes. People hang them off backpacks and everything. Just kind of a different take on the standard water bottle that is like a dime a dozen these days. But it also includes this quarter the flow mod attachment. So it looks like what we have here is a little thing that probably clips on this little point I pulled off. You can put your hose on that. And then you have the kind of camelback style bite pinch valve where you can drink all the water out of it that way. Which makes this is kind of an interesting alternative to the typical kind of soft filling water bladder you put in the back of a backpack and then run the hose out. You've got this with like a bottle, so this could be pretty interesting. So that is kind of a unique item. I like seeing stuff like this. It's a little bit different than just the standard thing you probably already have. So that's the Modl bottle and the flow mod. Rad first item there for the quarter. Next up, let's go with this Opinel. So I'm a big knife guy, and ironically, even though I feel like these are one of like the OG kind of go-to little pocket knife things, I've never had an Opinel or Opinel. I'm honestly not sure how to pronounce it either. But let's pop open the packaging here and check this thing out. This is pretty fun. This is a classic kind of outdoorsman or outdoors lady knife here, which I believe it's got a little fingernail cutout. So you slide it open, and I thought you twisted or something to kind of keep the, yep, you twist that little collar, and it keeps it in place, and it is very, very light. That's kind of surprising, actually. Just a classic knife your grandpa might have had, but still awesome. This is the Opinel number 6, and I think there's different ones. I could be crazy, but I feel like the number 9 is one of the most famous ones. So I guess they call it the Vibablock is the locking mechanism on there. I don't see a note about what kind of blade steel this is. I'm guessing it's probably 440 or so, stainless steel. But it's a classic little knife. Let's see, it's a slip joint. And it doesn't have a half stop, so it just goes all the way back down. But it's a really cool kind of classy, non-threatening pocket knife. So fun to have, classes things up a little bit. Again, it's super, super light too, and made in France. So that's really neat. So again, to open that up, just pop it open, slide the collar over, and then it's kind of locked into place. Just something classic there. That's cool to see. So that is the knife in this quarters box there. Very nifty, very cool. Let's keep going. We've got, you know what, I'll save kind of the big item towards the end. I think it's fun to build towards something. But we have some power-up foods from Puff with green tea caffeine. Ooh. So it looks like one, this is gluten-free and vegan, and it looks like one pack of this is equal to a cup of coffee. So yeah, these are just snacks that are loaded with caffeine and everything, which are, you know, meant for the outdoors, honestly. I want to throw these in my work backpack. They look pretty good. Double chocolate brownies. I wonder, let's see if there's anything special to know about these from the guide. Yeah, it just says they're made from clean ingredients, made to keep you going, and they're vegan, gluten-free, and have 0 refined sugar. That's pretty neat. So it does have sugar in it. It says not refined sugar, so I guess it's like sugar in the raw type stuff. But 10 grams of sugar for this whole pouch. Pretty cool. Let's see what this one is. We watch our sugar, so that's why I'm looking at that. 8 grams of sugar there. So yeah, not bad. Cool snacks. It's nice to be introduced to a new snack brand there. So there is that. We have our Nomadik sticker. Always an important part of getting these subscription boxes and making sure you get a cool sticker out of these. So there's this one. I feel like I've seen this before. They kind of cycle through these. No rhyme or reason. Next up, we have a nice ferro rod from Zippo. So these are the types of fire starting tools where you take this striker, you run it down the side there, and you throw some sparks to start a fire. You get some tinder like a cotton ball or something like that that really takes the spark pretty good. But cool, you can get a rundown of all the features there in the back. And this is like their mag strikes. I think that's just the enclosure for just sliding the ferro rod down into this container there. So just a simple, straightforward, really nice little ferro rod. So I dig that. These are always super useful, by the way. And these are just fun, even if you always use a lighter or aim and flame to get a fire started. It's fun to learn some primitive skills with one of these rods that you can throw sparks and everything. It's kind of like the next step towards developing some of that primitive knowledge is having something like this. So cool product. Zippo stuff is actually really great too. They make some pretty decent outdoors gear stuff. So let's go to the big item here, which I'm gonna have to take out of this bag, but this is this giant backpack. Let's pop the seal and see. All right, so I'm gonna lay this over all this so you can see it. It looks like this may be like a combination of things. Maybe a big duffel. So it's got this zipper all along here. See, it looks like that is our, yeah, it's like a big duffel. So if you open this up, this is a thing that's hard to see on an unboxing camera like this. This lid, by the way, it has a nice thick padding to it. It feels pretty nice. It looks like we've got some backpack straps you can put on here too. So a really solid material. Almost feels, I don't think this is waterproof. Definitely going to be water resistant. But this material on the outside is really nice. It almost reminds me of the, you know, the kind of soft-sided Yeti coolers. It's not as thick as that sort of material, but it is very, very durable feeling. Like that thing could take a beating. From Coalatree, it says eco-minded goods. They got some cool little branding on there. We've got pockets here on the side. That's pretty nice. Let's see, you know what, we're gonna go back to our little card and see, again, what there is to know about this. Coalatree duffel bag. So it says it's the perfectly sized adventure bag, has a U-shaped zipper. That's this big panel here in the top. You can carry it as a backpack or as a duffel. It says a high contrast liner inside gives you easy visibility. And the exterior pocket is perfect for quick grab essentials. So it's got this one pocket on the side here. You know, it says high contrast interior. I wonder if they're talking about a different model, because this is all just gray, unless you consider gray high contrast. So that's kind of a funny goof there. But this thing does feel really well built. And let's see, we've got more zippers. We've got zippers down the sides here. So you got a whole stow compartment down here on the side. Just a really nice, heavy duty duffel bag. I dig that. So that's a pretty cool item there. And I imagine a fairly pricey item. Sometimes these things, I've seen the ones that Patagonia sells for like 200 or 300 bucks. Of course, everything they make is expensive. I guess these are your attachment points for your backpack straps. So that's cool. Probably got those on the other side as well. Yep. So yeah, very cool. So that is this quarter's Nomadik. I'll slide all this over so we can get it all in one view here. So very cool. We got this super nice duffel bag. We got some caffeinated snacks, a sticker, a ferro rod, this cool Opinel number 6 knife, the Modl bottle, and this attachment here where you can turn it into kind of like a hydration bottle bladder thing. Really cool stuff. So Nomadik's always a lot of fun. If you want to get the subscription for yourself, you can get either the monthly kit or you can get the quarterly one by following the link on the screen or down in the description. If you're into outdoor stuff, this is a really good, inexpensive subscription that has a lot of value to offer, so definitely worth checking out. And that's it for this unboxing. As always, if you dug this video, be sure to hit the like button. It helps the channel out a ton. And subscribe if you want to see more stuff like all this. We'll see you next time.